Yo, what is up YouTube? Lee the Captain here, and in today's video, I want to talk about how much will 1000 ARB potentially be worth in 2025. And ARB, by the way, is the governance token of Arbitrum. However, I think it's important to note how I am not a financial advisor. These are all just hypothetical scenarios, and there's absolutely no guarantee that any of it is going to happen. But with that being said, as of right now, 1000 ARB is currently worth $1,400. And with that in mind, if ARB during the next bull run were to go to the price of $25, it would be over a 17x from here. And at that point, 1000 ARB would be worth $25,000. And personally speaking, do I think that ARB could hypothetically at least go to the price of $25 during the next bull run? I think it could very well happen. And a major reason why I think that could happen, I think it's going to boil down to the fact that Arbitrum has rock solid, that's what she said, fundamentals. Arbitrum is a layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum. And what this means right here is that users can use Arbitrum's chains to quite essentially do everything that they originally could have with Ethereum. For instance, such as using Web3 apps, deploying smart contracts, and much more, while at the same time having a lower transaction cost and as well as having faster transaction speeds as well. That's how amazing Arbitrum is. And now, with that being said, some people, they may be wondering, what is the benefit of a layer 2 scaling solution much like Arbitrum? Why is it so special? And the reason why it's so special is because when we take a look at Ethereum right now, as a layer 1 blockchain, it's fundamentally not perfect because you take a look at it. First of all, gas fees, they're completely insane. If someone wants to send their baby mama some ETH, gonna have to pay a lot of gas fees. That's a no bueno. In addition, when we take a look at Ethereum, even though it is Ethereum 2.0, even though it is proof of stake, it's still not scalable in its current form, which I think is a major issue. And here's the crazy thing. Even according to Ethereum's co-founder, who is a guy by the name of Charles Hoskinson, who is also, by the way, the founder of Cardano, according to him, it may take Ethereum potentially up to 5 more years to become scalable, which I think is way too long. I mean, what is that all about? That's complete nonsense. So as we can see, Ethereum, it's not fundamentally perfect, and that's where a layer 2 scaling solution, much like Arbitrum, steps in. Because through Arbitrum, all of these nonsense issues that I just mentioned, they're quite essentially gone. That's how amazing Arbitrum is, and that's why I think it's so important to have a layer 2 scaling solution, much like Arbitrum. And here's the crazy thing. As of December 1st, Arbitrum has been able to save 1.73 million ETH, which I find very impressive. In addition, it has over 600,000 active wallets, and it even has over $8 billion in total value locked. And here's now a very insane stat because it even has over 50% market share in the layer 2 market. I mean, that's crazy. However, there's more. That's what she said, because Arbitrum has also been able to facilitate over 500 million transactions. That's very mind-boggling in my opinion. So overall, when I consider just how incredible Arbitrum is, fundamentally speaking, and when I consider its use case, I don't see why ARB, its governance token, during the next bull run won't hypothetically at least go to the price of $25. At least that's the way I view it. And now, I want to talk about the next price target for ARB, and that is ARB at the price of $40. And personally for me, do I think ARB could hypothetically reach this during the next bull run? I think it could very well happen. And a major reason why I think that could happen, I think it's going to come down to the fact that the global blockchain technology market has a lot of room to grow. If we take a look at this, by 2030, the global blockchain technology market is expected to be worth over $1.4 trillion, which is a very crazy amount. That's bigger than some countries' GDP. That's a very insane amount. And I think that moving forward, as the global blockchain technology market continues to grow, I think so will amazing projects much like Arbitrum. I think its future could look so bright. I don't see why its governance token called ARB won't hypothetically at least go to the price of $40 during the next bull run. And now, I want to talk about a gigantic milestone for ARB. That's what she said, and that's ARB at the price of $50. And while this may seem crazy to some people, they may think, wow, ARB at the price of $50? That's ridiculous. I actually don't think so, because I think there is a major catalyst which could very well allow for this to happen. And that is the fact that I do think that the next bull run could be so legendary. And why do I say this? Because as of right now, there's over 420 million people around the world owning cryptocurrencies, which to some people they may think, oh, it's not that impressive. But in reality, it's very impressive because when you take a look back in 2021, during that crazy bull run, at that time, there was actually over 100 million less crypto owners than today. And yet still, even despite that, the bull run that year was that insane. So you gotta imagine what the next bull run will look like, especially now that we have over 100 million new crypto owners. I mean, man, when there's that many people owning cryptos, I think that during the next bull run, all of the FOMO, buying pressure, buying volume, and as well as the altcoin season that we saw back in 2021, I think all of that could very well be amplified in such a fantastic way. So overall, when I consider just how spectacular Arbitrum is, and when I consider just how insane the next bull run could be, I don't see why ARB during the next bull run won't hypothetically at least go to the price of $50, and during the process, make all of those Arbitrum critics come running over to their girlfriend's boyfriend's grandma and start begging for that used Bratwurst extender Taylor Swift edition. And of course, since it's Taylor Swift edition, it's made out of plastic. It's not even titanium. It's not even aluminum. What is that all about? Not even stainless steel. That's going to be a little bit embarrassing if you ask me, but hey, I think that ARB is a sleeping giant. That's what she said. And if you want to check out a very interesting video, make sure to go ahead and click on this thumbnail right here. It's a very fantastic video, and I think you all would really love it. It's been Lee the Captain, and I'll catch you all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.